from your MLS so your administrators in your office can quickly schedule appointments throughout the day, saving you time and money. I'm going to show you a few brief features in the system to give you a taste of it. First, I'm going to schedule an appointment. On the top left, you'll just search for type in the street name, select go, select your listing that you want to schedule an appointment on as the agent's calling the office, search for the agent's name who's on the telephone calling to schedule the appointment, select the agent. It will load into the showing agent field, move to the right, select the date, select the time, and you'll notice that we already have other appointments scheduled for that time, and schedule the appointment. At this time, it takes you to the unconfirmed page where you'll load in the owner information along with the showing instructions. Here you'll have the telephone number for the listing on the agent or the owner itself. So you'll call the owner, select the telephone icon to the left. Once you have them on the phone, once you made contact, you select that task, select OK. We pull in the owner's information there so you don't have to type it. You'll do the same with the showing agent. Select contacted, appointment confirmed. There's the agent's information. If you don't need to call the listing agent, just simply check the box. And this time you'll see that the appointment has been confirmed. And you'll notice at the top right too, you'll have appointment to-do of 6. Once you hit the save changes, that to-do will change to 5, meaning the appointment has been confirmed. Emails have been sent out on that appointment to the listing agent, showing agent who called to set the appointment, and possibly to the owner if you want them to receive a confirmation. Let's go back into the listing. I'm going to show you a few more features around a particular listing. All your listings will have the listing information page tab here, and here you can go to the listing information page to identify what information that we pull over from the MLS on this particular listing. The next tab over on the blue line here, you'll see is images. We actually pull in the images of the house automatically from your MLS. The showing information page is where you add the owner information and showing instructions per each listing. The next one over I want to show you here is the feedback. Here is the professional feedback system that all agents receive at no additional cost. And what happens is the day of the showing at 8 o'clock in the evening, a feedback email is sent to the owner, or excuse me, to the showing agent. Here you'll see a survey that the showing agent will receive along with the picture of the house. The showing agent will prepare the survey, answering the questions and submitting that back to the listing agent via email, and you'll notice it also will load into the feedback control panel as well. This could also be sent automatically to the owner, but if you don't want that to happen, you can check the box for that feedback. You can email it or print it and submit it to your owner to get the feedback to your owner. That's professional feedback that all your agents will receive at no additional cost. The next tab over is your appointments tab. That's just host all your appointments from day one that you can go and make changes to if you wish to. The memo tab is where the agents can post memos that would help them sell the property. The advertising feature is where they can post advertising on a particular listing. Same with miscellaneous activity. The icons just above were basically your administrative icons. What I want to do is show you just one or two. The email alert feature is where you can send a price reduction message to all the showing agents who scheduled appointments on the particular listing from day one. Therefore, when you send an alert, this message that you typed into the field will be sent to all those showing agents' email that we already have their email in the system from the data feed. That's a nice way to get the information or quick note out to the showing agents to hopefully sell a property quicker. Another feature you have here is the showing activity, advertising, and homeowner reports. These are all the reports that are provided around a particular listing. Let me go back to the main panel. And like I said, this is just a brief overview. There's a lot of features in here that we can present to you in a full demonstration. In the bottom left here on the main panel, you'll see the reports section. The reports section, I just want to point out all the reports that we have available for the office. And you'll see there's quite a few reports here. You have your custom activity, call tracker views, the call tracker to track inbound telephone calls from buyers and sellers, listing, inventory, top showing, custom, and so on. We can also do custom reports if you have a need for a custom report, that we have the data in the system itself. Also, you'll see in the to-do area section up here, we have the ability to not only integrate the AOS Real Front Desk showing system with your MLS system, with the Real Front Desk online system, that will allow the showing agents, as they're searching for one of your listings on the MLS system, schedule an appointment directly online for that would give you reduce a lot of your telephone calls, like on vacant properties, if they've selected or we have the integration of the Real Front Desk online system on your MLS system. Therefore, it would just pop up on your pending appointment on like owner-occupied vacant properties. We could pass the showing instructions directly to the showing agent if we had the integration on the MLS system. Therefore, no calls would be needed. Also, we have the ability here under the web request to interact the system with your website as well. So we have the ability to interact with other systems like we do in other MLSs or other corporate websites to bring in showing requests and so forth. That's pretty much a quick overview or brief overview of a few features that we have available in the AOS Real Front Desk showing system. Thank you.